Scott, when did you realize this team was going to be so unselfish and play as well as they seem to play together?
Well, I think as a coach, you know your team's hearts, and you know that they're not selfish guys, but it always is a maturation process, especially with so many new players. Again, remember we only had Kenny, and we only had Royce playing in crunch time really last year, and TP and Rico, the only other ones significant minutes. So it takes time to blend, and then you just never know at the end of the day what the top side is. And you feel good with the chemistry, but until you see it, you don't know where it can go. And again, I think the players always deserve the credit. It starts with the leaders, Kenny and Royce. They're unselfish, they're humble, they care about their teammates, and their teammates care about them.
As this team's matured, how much fun has it been to watch this growth and actually see a team like this?
Well, winning helps you sleep at night. Losing doesn't. And this is what's tough about this league. You could play good basketball, or you could have good shots and miss them, and you don't win games. We've been blessed enough where we've played well and won. Because again, there's been games where we missed some shots, and there's some games where we played well and haven't won, and that's just a testament to playing in the #1 RPI conference in the country.
Scott, it's the first time this program's ever beaten ranked teams back-to-back. In this league this year, there are a lot of ranked teams to play. I guess it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, when 9 of them out of the 10 are ranked, it gives you a good percentage of that happening at some point.
Is the fact that this has been a lot of historical landmarks set recently.
Well, and I think this team thrives on challenges. They like that, and that's part of their makeup. At the same time, it's really hard in this league to, I believe, we're tied with the most road wins. It's just hard to win and get, we won 4 in a row now, and you just don't get big streaks in this league. The whole key is to make sure you regroup, refocus, and are ready for the next game, because you got to have short-term memory, as Fran Frischel always says, because he's so accurate in that. Because if you're not on in the next game, you don't give yourself a chance in this league.
Scott, the way Royce, I know that everybody shared the ball, but the way Royce and Torian found each other, I mean, is that a special chemistry, or is that just finding who's ever hot?
Well, they're roommates, so they got Nerf hoop in there. Maybe they're spending extra time working on their game. But Royce is an unselfish player, a great passer. I think TP's really improved his level of play and is taking better care of the basketball, making simpler plays. And that was a big 3 as the shot clock was expiring. And earlier in the season, we had probably shot it at 7 seconds, 8 seconds, and not gotten nearly as good a look.
Scott, their press has given everybody trouble this year. Why do you feel like you guys have been so successful against it?
Well, I think the big thing is Royce, Kenny, Lester, Al. Al's played 2 outstanding games against West Virginia, Austin. I mean, you got guys that have really handled the pressure well. By the way, Rico was 9 for 12 from the free throw line. Just want to point that out. Make sure you ask him about that. He's been working hard on his free throw.
Coach, Rico did get pounded inside pretty hard tonight.
He can handle a pounding, though. He's one guy that's not going to be too sore. So the good thing is Rico likes a physical game, and that's what you get with West Virginia. And him and Devin are 2 of the best rebounders in the country, and they're 1 and 2 in our conference for a reason. Great physically strong players, but a lot of passion and heart to get rebounds and a lot of determination.
Has Torian done something different that's kind of got him kicked into this offensive run that he's on? Is he working on something? Or
well, I think a lot of it gets his teammates getting him the ball in opportune situations where he can be efficient. Like you look at Carter for them, he made 7 threes, but they got him the ball so he could make 7 threes. So I think the teammates have really gotten TP the ball at the right spots, and I think he's simplified his game to make high percentage plays.
Scott, quick turnaround going to Austin Monday. How difficult is that going to be?
I mean, it's always tough. Wednesday, Saturday, Monday. We'll sleep well on Tuesday, that's for sure. But getting ready for Texas, I heard they're up 3 at the half, and I mean, that's a team that we all know how talented they are, and Coach Barnes always has them compete. So, I mean, that's always a war, an in-state rivalry.
How different were they without State and Brown?
Oh, I think it definitely affected their pressure. I think whenever you have 2 outstanding players like them, just improves the depth, your opportunity to sub, and I mean that definitely affected them.
Coach, you've had a lot of success during your time with Baylor, but how do you think this coaching job ranks among the ones that you've had?
Well, I think, first of all, you never judge anything till it's over, and I think how the season finishes out, that's how I analyze how our staff did with our players, and I think the big thing is the guys like one another, they play together, they play hard. As a coach, you hope they do that, and then you work on the execution along the way.
Scott, y'all blew out Texas the first time. What'd y'all do well in that game, do you think?
Well, we got stops, we made shots, and as we all know in this league, I mean, you look at teams that had a significant win at home. Oklahoma and Texas Tech's a perfect example. Oklahoma won by 40, 50, and then goes to overtime at Tech. It's very hard to beat a quality team twice like that. So we know that we're going to get their A game, and we have to be ready.
Scott, I believe this got you a first-round bye in tournament in the Big 12. How significant is that to get a day's rest, to get another day's rest?
Well, we made the championship game 3 times, and we haven't been blessed to win that in that 4 games in 4 days. So we like trying 3 and 3. That would be that's got to be something that's important. Plus, I mean, this year, I mean, anybody you play, it's a coin flip who wins. So I mean, 3 coin flips are a lot better than 4.